Hello, everyone. I don't think I've ever done a reaction, like a legit reaction. I mean, I've done them, but I've never uploaded them because I thought they were mean, a little bit too mean. So whether or not this actually sees the light of day is going to be debatable. But if you're watching it now, then yes, it has seen the light of day, and I apologize if I get a little mean. I have no idea what to expect with Amberlynn Reed, or Amber Reed, whatever she's going by now. I don't know what to expect with this because her thumbnail and the title is obviously clickbait. Eating candy on camera. She knows that she needs that YouTube coin right now because she hasn't really posted a whole lot, so she definitely needs the YouTube money. We all know this. So she's got a 40-minute long video, which I don't see any ads in it, so maybe it's demonetized. I don't know. But anyway, if you hear any noise in the background, my husband's playing Borderlands with his friend, so try to ignore that. But yeah, so try to ignore that. But I'm gonna probably have to edit this video down a lot because it's 43 minutes long. I don't remember her ever putting out a video that's this long. And I might put this at like 1.5 speed. I don't know. It just depends on how I feel. So if you see a jump cut and then you see it speed up, that's probably what happened. So anyways, let's go ahead and get rolling with this.
Hey guys, so if I look like a hot mess, that's because I am one.
Girl, same. It's the first time I put on makeup
in like don't even know anymore.
2 weeks.
I don't know what to film. I don't know who I am anymore. I don't know what I want my content to be. I go back and forth between maybe I should just vlog, but there's nothing to vlog, and then I'm like, okay, well, I should just do weight loss videos, but then I'm like, I'm off track right now. I'm not doing the greatest.
There's so many things. Let me move this cursor out of the way so that the bar down at the bottom can go. But there's so many things that she can do. Like, I mean, granted, everyone's stuck in their houses right now. I know it sucks. But there's so many things that she can do. I mean, yeah, if she's off track right now, then make a conscious effort to get back on track. Like, it's not, I'm not going to say that it's not that hard, because it is. I get it. But make a conscious effort and just show that you're trying. You know, that's the big thing. Like, just freaking try. Don't, like, make excuses. Just try and show us that you're trying. That's all you got to do.
And then I'm like, well, let's start trolling again. I'm like, that just puts me in a bad headspace. And then I'm like, okay, well, let's start doing mukbangs.
Nope.
But that also doesn't.
I swear, if this devolves into a mukbang, I'm done. I'm not going to watch anymore.
No matter what I upload, people hate on me and they're mad at me, and it doesn't even matter. Like,
no, people don't hate on you, and they're not mad at you for like anything that you upload. If you upload, there was a couple months ago, maybe it was a month ago, whenever you were seemingly on track with things, people responded well to that. So I don't. Victim Lynn strikes again. You know, she always has to act like everyone's out to get her. Just show that you're trying. That's all we want, is for you to try.
Like, even the fact that I'm down 70 pounds, which I might not be on track, but I'm not gaining weight, and it feels honestly really good. I'm balancing between like the same 5 pounds, and it's because I'm trying not to binge. But I did binge, I think, twice in the last week. It's just been, I'm just having a time.
As someone who can't afford to binge, not like monetarily, but like I physically cannot afford to binge, because if you have followed any of my my pregnancy vlogs that I've done, I have gestational diabetes. I have to eat a very strict diet of like low carb, essentially. So almost every meal has to be like 60 carbs, around 60. I have to eat 3 snacks a day, and those have to be only like 15 grams of carbs. I can't afford to binge because I have to prick my finger, and if my number is over my recommended number, I could possibly be put on insulin, or I could be damaging my baby. So, like, and like, she can't afford to binge either. And that's the most frustrating thing, is that, number one, there's a virus going around, and she definitely has more health issues than she's trying to claim that she has. We all know that. She can't sleep unless she's propped up. She obviously has anxiety, possibly, was it bipolar, and a lot of things that she has that she doesn't want to say that she has, because if she's not diabetic, then she is definitely pre-diabetic at this point. A lot of this can be resolved by losing the weight. And also, we have this virus going around that is exceptionally worse for people who have a lot of these issues. Someone who is of a lower body weight most likely doesn't have nearly the amount of issues that she has, and she's putting herself at more risk. She can't afford to let herself binge.
I'm having a time. I don't know what to do about it. I'm trying to remind myself of why I started YouTube, but why and how did I gain all these subscribers? I'm trying to think of what gets me the most views. What do people seem to be attracted to more? And I'm just trying to think of back when I used to enjoy YouTube.
The weight
and
loss.
During those
people
times, I would
want to watch you lose weight.
videos. One day it would be a vlog. Next day it would be a sit-down video. Next day it would be a mukbang. Next day it would be a tag. I had no rhyme or reason. And I feel like that's when I felt the most myself.
I'm okay with her doing varied content. Like, I think everyone's okay with her doing varied content. I think that ultimately the thing that people really don't like is whenever she does mukbangs, because a 500 plus pound woman who says that she's trying to lose weight and get healthy does not need to be eating a rotisserie chicken on camera. That was disgusting.
Was because I was able to just upload what I wanted when I wanted. I didn't care what people thought, but now it's like I can't stop like going back and forth between what do people want, but what do I want? And it's such a crazy time right now that I'm also trying to remind myself that we only have one life to live.
I'm going to go ahead and speed this up, but I can see where she's going with this, and I don't like it. Okay, so where she's going with this is that she wants to enjoy her life, and she's going to use food as a way to basically say that she's doing just that. So,
and it's like I have a whole list of regrets, and I kind of want to like stop that list from happening. So it's like I don't want to regret what I choose to do with my channel. And
okay,
you know, I think back of how my channel started as a weight loss channel, and I had maybe 500 subscribers for like 3 years, and 3+ years actually. I only had like 500 subscribers.
Mm-hmm.
And then I started filming mukbangs, and that's when my views went ham. That's when I gained so many subscribers.
Because it's like an anomaly. It's like going to the carnival back in like the 20s, 30s, 40s, whatever, and seeing the bearded lady. It's an anomaly, like seeing a 500 plus pound person eating large quantities of food. It's number one, it's a fetish for some people, which is gross. I mean, I'm not gonna like kink shame anyone, but like if your whole deal is that you get off on watching a morbidly obese person shoveling food into their face, I think you have a lot of problems. You're essentially watching and enabling someone to slowly eat themselves into an early grave. You're basically an anomaly at this point. It's weird. It's a weird thing, and people are interested in weird things.
And a lot of people are like, we're here for the weight loss. That doesn't make sense.
Because the people who are watching your mukbangs are not the same people watching your vlogs or your weight loss videos. That's not the same. You're not pulling the same demographic. There might be some people that overlap, but some people are there to watch the train wreck. I refuse to watch the mukbangs unless I'm watching it on a commentary channel, because I cannot stand sitting there and watching someone shovel food into their face. It's not a thing that I like to do. It's not the same people. You don't have the same people that are watching both of these videos. You're getting a totally different audience for the most part.
Because I see my analytics, I see what people are here for. I have, like, proof is in the pudding, honey. And that's when I get the most views. That is when I got so many subscribers, which I'm so grateful for, was when I wasn't doing weight loss videos. It was always when I was like vlogging or showing what I'm eating. It was mukbangs. Mukbangs was a big one. So it's like, you subscribe to my channel. Well, I'm not saying everyone, I'm sorry. Like, that's not what I'm saying. It's just like, you subscribe to my channel seeing that video, and that's how I got a bunch of traffic. But then you're only here for the weight loss. It's confusing. I don't know. That's just my way of saying I don't know what's going on. So, laptop, hi. I actually went
She used to wipe that
on
laptop
YouTube. Well,
down.
the other day I went
See
on
all the grime
Instagram
that's on the back
and I was
of
like,
it?
hey, ask me questions, and I never got around to answering any.
I don't
So I
follow her
decided
on
to do it
Instagram.
on my YouTube channel.
Is this
'cause
turning into
everyone
a
has
Q&A?
YouTube. If you're watching me on YouTube, you have a YouTube. So I thought it was perfect. So I did a little post and I said, ask me stuff. I said, ask me stuff, questions, topic suggestions. I did that 6 minutes ago. We already have questions, of course. So I'm just gonna choose like random ones and see what you guys have to say. How does one eat eggs while being allergic? So the situation is,
I'm so over the whole egg allergy thing.
I'm kind of like an idiot, as you guys know. I get confused between the difference of like allergic and egg intolerance. I have an egg intolerance mainly when I have scrambled eggs. Makes me absolutely nauseous. My stomach hurts, it cramps, I feel like I'm gonna puke. Sometimes I get like a headache, I feel sluggish, I feel feverish even though I'm not feverish.
Is this a thing? Can anyone like confirm that like eating eggs in a different form can cause you to be sick than eating them in another form? Because I don't think that's a thing.
And I don't know, oh, my heater or AC, whatever that is, just turned off. So it's so weird how you get used to that sound and then when you turn it off, it's like,
No one cares.
or when it gets turned off. Okay. See, I don't even know how to film anymore. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm rambling. People are gonna say I'm manic, which that's fine.
Let's
Maybe
speed
I am.
this up
So,
to 1.5.
I do have an egg intolerance. Point blank period. How is it a coincidence? Every single time I eat scrambled eggs, I feel like I have a horrible stomach bug. Who unplugged the freezer and stole a Laughing Cow cheese wedge? Love that for me. Who unplugged the freezer? Easy mistake. Don't know.
That whole freezer thing is just so confusing to me.
Becky and I actually stayed at her mom's house. It was literally we came back the day that I noticed that it was unplugged. So we could have done it prior to staying at her mom's house, or it could have happened when we were gone. But there's no way of knowing because it was a complete accident. As for the Laughing Cow cheese, I'm laughing. Literally, I'm a laughing cow laughing at the situation because a lot of people were saying, oh my god, that wasn't ruined because the seal wasn't broken. I don't know what you guys are talking about, but when I picked up the cheese, like the actual container part was 100% open and it was no one in the house who did it. So I'm not gonna eat something that, especially with what's going on now.
How do you bring that
someone
home
obviously
and you
touched it
don't
in the
realize
store,
like in
filled
the
with
store?
it, opened it, and took out a cheese wedge. I don't know why.
Weird.
Any suggestions
Weird.
for some good shows on Netflix? I'm going stir crazy.
Oh god, I don't care
Netflix.
about her
Oh my God,
Netflix
I've
like
honestly been like a Hulu girl,
recommendations.
or I've been paying for stuff on YouTube to watch, or I've been paying for stuff on Amazon. So lately, what I've really been liking is Little Fires Everywhere. I honestly love it. So good. Reese Witherspoon is my wife.
I've been watching
So
Tiger King.
I've also been watching Big Little Lies, which also
And I've
Reese
been,
Witherspoon, the cast,
I
amazing.
watched
The storyline,
RuPaul's Drag
amazing.
Race
I just
up
now
to
am
season
starting
10,
season 2.
I think.
Y'all, the first season had me shook. I was completely shocked at the ending. Why don't you try going to a
It's so
park,
humid in
possibly the
here.
same park I saw Eric and Ricky go to for walks. There's benches and places to sit if you need a break, and you can film the entire thing. Take Twinkie, she would appreciate it.
Yes, please go for a walk. Like legit, like I don't know if Kentucky has I mean I assume I think they have a stay-at-home order, but I don't think that applies to like exercise and stuff. I know my state, I live in Missouri, you can still go out and you can go for walks, you can go to the parks, you just can't play on like playground equipment. People have been saying this for forever for her. Like she claims that her stamina's up a lot more. If so, like go for a walk. We want to see you take a walk. We want to see you be in nature, get that vitamin D, get that vitamin D. Just go for a freaking walk.
So, you guys are gonna be like, oh my god, an excuse. All parks are closed here. Every single thing is closed here besides essential stuff. And They don't consider parks essential. Lakes are closed, parks, anything like that.
I'm gonna look into that. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna look into that like right now. State park lodges, cottages, restaurants, and campgrounds are closed effective April 3rd. Park grounds will be open from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. effective April 3rd. This includes hiking trails, equine trails, picnic areas, golf courses remain open. Please check. So this is, so Kentucky state parks are currently still open. Okay, so Kentucky state parks are currently still open. The playgrounds are closed, but walking trails are still open. I'm going to find out if her park is actually closed. So I did research. State parks in Kentucky are still open. Her city park is closed. So she can still go to a state park. I'm sure there's a state park really close by because, I mean, they go to that toxic lake and stuff, so.
Why won't you cut Twinkie's nails? I actually do not cut them. The vet does. And she has a continuous, like, appointment. She goes at the same time.
Your vet is terrible then because your dog has, like, talents.
If that makes sense. What? And the last time we took her, you guys actually saw it was a vlog. It was recent. Do you have any goals you want to achieve by the end? Stop being manic.
I don't know what she said there. Did she bleep out, like, quarantine or pandemic or something?
And yeah, I'm gonna be honest, like, I have not been doing good. You guys know that. My depression, my anxiety, like yesterday I had a full-fledged panic attack in front of Eric, Ricky, and Becky. Normally just in front of Becky, but it was in front of Eric and Ricky, and it lasted about 10 minutes. I could, like, you guys, I don't know, not everyone knows, like, how a panic attack, like, goes, but a lot of people do because a lot of people struggle with it, and it's nice to know I'm not alone, but it also sucks knowing that other people have to, like, deal with it, and it was terrifying. It was probably one of the worst ones I've had in a long time, and afterwards I felt so ashamed and embarrassed, but my mental health state has not been good.
Panic attacks are hard.
I think it's making it to
I
where
get
my
that.
Lamictal, which is the mood stabilizer I've been taking, which, you guys, it helped for months and months and months, but now with this whole thing going on, I am completely losing myself, and it's so bad that I feel like the medicine's no longer working, so I honestly cannot wait for this whole thing to be over because I feel myself going backwards for sure.
I mean, everyone's dealing with a lot of anxiety right now, so you're not alone there. I have anxiety. I mean, heck, I'm like 37 weeks pregnant, and I don't have a job right now, and I have to eat a very specific diet, and I mean, so like everyone has stuff that they're going through right now, so you're not alone there. Or if you're worried that your medicine is not helping, then you need to contact your doctor and say, hey, with all this going on, I really need to try something different or try something new. You need to reach out and talk to your doctor.
But yeah, the goals I have is to just, let's be sane, please. What are you doing to keep from being bored during this? You guys really want to know?
Oh yeah, I guess she is bleeping that out.
This
point blank period
has been just everything that I've needed in my life. You guys, my Animal Crossing, like,
oh, she's playing Animal Crossing.
So cute.
I honestly, we don't have a Switch. And I don't really care to get one because, like, I would probably only play Animal Crossing on it, and maybe some party games if we had people over, which we don't hardly ever have people over. But I don't see the point in getting a Switch for us. We have a PlayStation 4. We love it. We use it. We have a computer. We love it. We use it. I mean, if I'm on the computer, my husband's playing on the PlayStation. If I'm on the PlayStation, my husband's on the computer. So, but yeah, I mean, I like Animal Crossing. I liked it for GameCube and everything. But I don't know. I just can't justify buying a new system for one game.
I'm about to start playing literally while I'm filming. Like, what am I doing? See, I told you, I
might have to skip this because I probably don't care. If she's going to show us, like, her
We're about
game.
to start playing. You guys, if you saw my house, you would literally die. Like, okay, how am I gonna... Yeah, we have a fireplace. You guys, it's just...
I don't really care.
You guys want to see my living room?
I feel bad saying that, but I don't, like...
Okay, I'm gonna show you my bathroom and living room. My bedroom, honestly impressed with my living room.
No, like,
I'm
offense to people who are, like, all into this, but I'm just not, you know? Like, I get it if you wouldn't be interested in something.
So, I'm gonna show you my kitchen.
I wasn't.
I do have an upstairs. I don't have a downstairs yet, but upstairs has nothing. It's gonna be my room. So this is my kitchen. It's so cute. It's so fun.
Can I, like,
it's so
fast forward
fresh.
this even more?
Oh, I'm at it. So that's what I've been doing. What are you doing for self-care during the Nothing. Have you picked up any new hobbies while... No. How much do you spend on eating out in a week alone? Why don't you walk Twinkie?
Okay, so She says she hasn't like picked up any new hobbies or hasn't really done anything. Play around with makeup. You know, it'd be really cool if she would do kind of like almost like a reaction video where she watches someone else do like a makeup tutorial and she tries to replicate it. There you go, Amberlynn. Like Amber, whatever you're going by. Like that's a great idea for like a video right there. Try to replicate a James Charles. I don't really know beauty people. Like obviously I don't follow any of that, but I would be interested in seeing that. Like trying new makeup techniques. You have so much makeup.
Also, why do you shop so often? Oh, these things are no longer relevant. I never shop anymore. I'm too scared to even buy on Amazon because I don't want anything coming in here. I do have things that I've ordered from Torrid. There is a package from Amazon. I have like my makeup subscriptions. I do have them, and they all were delivered before this whole thing started happening, but I still haven't opened them because I'm afraid. I don't know. Why don't you walk Twinkie? I do. We hang out outside a lot in the yard.
Yeah, but that's hanging out outside is not the same as like walking your dog. Going outside and just like sitting down and letting your dog run around the yard, that's not the same as like taking your dog for a walk. Take Twinkie for a walk. A WALK walk, not a sit in the backyard and let Twinkie run around a little bit. A walk.
How much you spent on eating out in a week alone? 0, ever since this whole thing. If we go back and think about it though.
Although the other week I did stop and I got a cheeseburger because I had to like eat my feelings because I was stressed out from my doctor's appointment.
Before this whole thing started, honestly, I have like weird phases where I eat out, like back months ago, where I would eat out like every single day. But then when I started getting on track, like maybe it was twice a week. It honestly depends. I have gone anywhere between hundreds of dollars a week to only 40 a week, you know, or even $0 a week. It just depends. Any positive things about for you? Hope you're well. I hope you're well too. Any positive things? Honestly, I can't think of a single positive thing that is.
See, it's really what you make of it. She doesn't really have to worry about like money because so long as she makes videos, she gets the money rolling in, right? So she doesn't really have to worry about a job. So many people are having to file unemployment. So many people are unable to pay for the most basic things right now. You could find one positive thing to take out of this. Like I get it, like she's anxious or whatever, but I'm using this time to prepare for my baby. I decorated the baby's room. I made lists of things I want to accomplish before the baby gets here. Like you can turn this situation positive in some way, shape, or form.
Come out of this, and I feel heartbroken for everyone having to deal with this, which is everybody. Have you ever considered weight loss surgery? I have before. How are you staying busy during Animal Crossing? Are you keeping your New Year's resolutions? No, because I suck. What's your favorite Bath and Body Works scent? I really like champagne toast. Are you tired
Champagne
of the same old yet?
Awesome.
Yes. Been tired, been done, over it. Why do you think is an excuse to slack off on your weight loss? Why do you act like you've been devastated by the you still have steady income? I don't have
Okay. I'm excited to see what she says about this.
steady income right now. My money is so low. It's the lowest it's ever been in the last few years. This whole thing has affected everybody in their own way. And I see what it's done to people, and it honestly messes with me. I feel so heartbroken for you guys. The last video I uploaded took me 3 tries to film. I still have one of the tries. The whole time I was bawling my eyes out for other people. The deaths, the sicknesses, people losing their jobs. It has been so hard for me to like grasp.
I don't buy that. I don't buy that she's clearly trying to paint herself as like very empathetic and like, oh, I know, I feel bad for what you all are going through, but like her saying that like her money's been the lowest it's been in like years, I'm gonna press X to doubt on that because she claims that she has saved a lot of money. Didn't at one point she said that she could afford weight loss surgery?
That it's hard to explain. I almost wish I was in this alone because I know how I feel and how much anxiety and pain. I can't imagine how other people are feeling.
Yeah, other people have like responsibilities that they have to do. Like you don't. Like you haven't had like responsibilities, like legit responsibilities in a very long time. That's why I have a hard time like having sympathy for her at this point because number one, she's using this as an excuse to fall off track with her weight loss. she's playing this poor, poor, pitiful me thing where she's saying, oh, my money's so low and, my anxiety is so bad. Well, girl, everyone is like that, and most likely in a worse predicament than yourself.
It's hard.
Much worse.
It is freaking hard. A lot of people are dealing with this differently. When it comes to my income and my this and my that, my mental state is messing with my income. I'm grateful that that's like the only reason I'm messing with my income, because I keep putting myself in other people's shoes who have completely lost their jobs. And I have been helping actually as many people as I can with that. I actually recently paid someone's rent. I'm not trying to like toot my own horn, but it's like I am doing what I can to try to make other people, I'm trying to lighten people's loads is what I'm trying to say here. And
I wonder whose rent she
I
paid.
hate what is
Maybe
going
it
on.
was, like,
I literally
Becky's
hate what is going
sister.
on right now. And it hurts because, like I said, we're all affected in our own way, and I hate that people are like, you're not affected. I don't know how I'm not affected. I have a chance of getting it. Of course.
No one's saying that you're not affected, but we're saying that you are in a predicament where you are able to still earn income and earn a decent income, but you're sabotaging yourself in that sense and making yourself out to be like a victim, I guess, if that makes sense.
Of course, people who are still out there and they're essential workers, which I am so grateful for, the doctors or people at Walmart, just like anyone, people who work in factories, and like, you guys are the reason why this world is still afloat and we're still, trying to act as normal as possible. But I also feel
I've been doing this.
so horrible for those people. It's like I feel horrible for the people who lost their jobs, and then I feel horrible for the people who have to literally risk their lives every single day. This whole thing is just, I could talk about this forever, and it's like I'm almost like wanting to become numb to it because
she's twisting her sideburns.
My thoughts are out to everyone who is affected, which is this whole freaking world. And it hurts so bad to hurt for all the people I love, the strangers. You guys, I have faith and I have hope that this will be over within a year.
She just needs to buck up. I mean, she wants to claim that she's like in touch, I guess, with what's going on and like everyone else, but she really has no idea.
And that's just me having like hope and trying to be as positive as possible. And that's just kind of what we have to hold on to right now. Why do you think is an excuse to suck off for your weight loss? No shade, no tea. But a lot of weight loss people are not doing good right now. No excuse. I'm just saying. Great time to binge. Great time to overeat.
No, it's not. It's a great time to actually like buck up and like do what you set out to do. Like just show us that you're trying still. Like I said earlier, we just want you to try.
Let's do that. Snack life. What are you watching on Netflix? Honestly, nothing. Are you still doing Freshly? No. Show us a day in your life these days, including your routine, hobbies, leisure activities, work. Honestly, it would consist of me like playing Animal Crossing and eating Reese cups, because you guys, I am just that would be my routine. When will you stop third-wheeling Destiny and Dana and let them move on with their lives? Okay. First of all, if they wanted to move on with their lives, like, more power to you. I would miss you guys both because you guys are my best friends and I love you both so much, and I'm also their best friends. So that doesn't make any sense. I don't understand why I am not allowed to be friends with my ex.
I don't see any problem with this. I mean, some people can be friends with their ex, whatever, I personally can't be friends with my exes because there's always been something that has happened that causes me to realize that could never happen.
It is the craziest thing. And how can I be a third wheel if Becky's on my side? Are we like the third and fourth wheel? Who knows? And how do you know
Becky is like
isn't the third wheel?
Not really. Like,
you guys like drama.
Present.
Save the drama for your mama because it's right. If you could be any celebrity that's not Miley Cyrus, who would you be and why? First of all, you know me very well. You know that I'm Miley Cyrus obsessed. She's my number one. So if I could be any celebrity, I want to say Billie Eilish because I want to know how it feels to sing like an angel. She has one of the...
I don't really know anything
She has one of the most beautiful voices,
Billie
if not the most beautiful singing voices I've ever heard. I love the way that she sings. So
I'm like perpetually stuck in like
not
2009 with my music taste.
I want her voice. I want her singing voice. That would be amazing. How is social isolation an excuse to gain weight? If anything, it should be easier to lose weight right now. Please, talk to everyone else who are currently like not doing good with their weight loss. Why do you think you're so attractive? I actually think I am hideously ugly. I have talked about this several times before. I honestly, I'm an ugly. I'm an actual ugly. I don't know why people think that I'm attractive. If I post a selfie,
some of these questions are really dumb. I wouldn't have answered this one.
Great, more power to me. That's because I use Snapchat filters. When are you going to college? girl, that's in the back of my mind right now because I ain't got the time. I just
You don't
I
got
do
the
have
time?
I have plenty of time.
Okay,
but I'm scared to do
thanks.
anything. I'm scared to even breathe the outside air. I do sit outside. It feels good. It feels nice. Why do you tell us to ask you questions and then not answer them? I'm here. I'm here. Here. Opinion on young dumb honey bun. Don't know what that is.
Don't know who that is either.
Do you time travel or play in real time in Animal Crossing? I do not time travel. So I play in real time. Do you feel like you got the last laugh because you've over 6 years now and all of us are now? And also, yes, like me going to like appointments and like, you know, I used to work several jobs and, you know, the shopping and the going out to eat and the constant shopping that I had and the constant going out to eat.
What is she?
And going over to my friend's house and like being third wheel.
Why is she talking like that? Like, she's talking like this.
Like, just all of it was so, oh my god. You guys are...
I mean, did she bleep out quarantine? Like, or like isolation? Like, what? Was she making a joke that, like, oh, she goes so many different places and, like...
You're gonna hate me after this video. It's just... Can we get some
I'm just
graphic novel
annoyed.
recommendations?
God, I don't care
Saga.
about
Saga.
any of her
Completely.
recommendations.
Saga. So creative. The storyline is amazing. Like, who are you doing? Who are you doing? What are you doing? So good. And the things that they come up with, like the creatures, obsessed. So I recommend that.
Sorry,
sure.
jump cut. I
Are
had
you
to
still
go to
adding
the
friends on
bathroom.
MyFitnessPal? I definitely need to start going on there again for sure because how do you feel about YouTube starting to demonetize big channels? I haven't heard of a big channel being
haven't heard of that
demonetized.
either.
It's not good. I feel bad for them for sure. Please talk with or about Becky. Becky's wonderful. I really want her to film a video with me actually, but I'm not gonna force her. She doesn't like the hate, obviously. Why did you eat that 20-piece McNuggets?
When did she eat 20-piece McNuggets?
What? I haven't had a 20-piece McNugget in so long, months and months and months and months and months. To be honest, that sounds bomb. Why did I eat it? When did I eat
Does
it?
sound good, honestly. But I need carbs.
Do you believe in law of
I want
attraction?
carbs so bad.
Are you posting a weigh-in tomorrow? No. How do you fight off the hate you get? I try to ignore it, honestly. More vlogs, please. My vlogs literally suck. Are you going to cut your hair? Sometimes I want to and sometimes I don't. It's very
Please cut your hair. Please cut your hair. I am team Amberlynn or Amber. I'm team cut your hair because, true story, I was going through a really hard time about 10 years ago. Maybe it was a little bit less than that. I don't know. It was about 10 years ago. And I ended up getting a pixie cut. I went from like mermaid hair to a pixie cut. And it was one of the best decisions I have ever made in my entire life. I don't expect her to do a pixie cut, but I think that like she would look really good with like shorter hair for sure. Like, number one, girl, you're gonna save so much on shampoo and conditioner, and number two, it's so much faster to wash your hair, and it's so much easier to take care of whenever it's not like super long. Like it won't make you look as short as you do. No, it's just, yeah, 100% team cut your hair.
What are you doing? I wish I was doing better. What's the next diet you're going to fail? I'm not sure. I haven't really thought about it. You guys, I'm down like almost 70 pounds, and it's just so like confusing how people still, you know, act as if I'm actively gaining weight. It's so weird. Do you believe you're a narcissist? No. And they asked why or why not. Because I'm gonna be honest. I got called a narcissist so much on YouTube. I've never been called that in my real life, by the way. That I started like doing research on narcissism, and it made me believe for a minute that I really was.
But
And I was
narcissists,
like, oh my god. So I started doing these like stupid tests.
Don't
and stuff.
narcissists not
And then
know
the
that
funny
they're
thing is, like almost on
narcissists?
cue, I started seeing all these memes about like how if you research narcissism, it'll make you believe that you're a narcissist when you're not. It's actually really funny. But I know that I'm not, because I think the biggest thing about if you're a narcissist versus if you aren't is empathy. And if I am near someone who's crying, I'm gonna start bawling my eyes out. It's really bad. Please, I wish you guys would know me in real life. I honestly do. I feel other people's pain more than I feel
I feel
my
like
own.
if she would, I feel like if she would like be open and honest and show us more of her real life, then we could get to know her a lot better, I guess. Like, she needs to show us like the binges. She needs to show the, you know, the times whenever maybe after her and Becky have had an argument where she's just venting to the camera about being frustrated with something.
I honestly hate that part of me more than anything because it's humiliating. It is. And it's like I'm able to go in people's shoes and like understand them and see their point of view, and it's like I feel other people's like emotions like a lot, and that's one of the biggest things. Like if you're a narcissist, you don't have like empathy at all. Have you been writing in all of your planners? Not recently. Why are you a lesbian?
That's a dumb question. Don't answer
I'm gonna
that.
end it there because why
Yeah.
am I a lesbian? We all know why. We all know why. So
yeah, that's a dumb question.
anyways, I haven't ate on camera since I said that I wasn't going to, and now that I have this in front of me, I am, gonna eat it because
I'm mad because I want one.
I usually suck
I
on
have
them,
not
but
had like a Reese's cup in like
I don't
3
think you guys wanna watch
months.
that.
I'm gonna eat
What are you doing?
all the sweets after I have this baby.
What are you doing? It was so funny. I did a little mini walk with her the other day.
Hey, look, she's not using
And
that big
She's
water
even so
thing.
skinny mini that when the leash was on her, she kept this part. Oh, she's farther away than I thought. What the heck? Her collar, her head kept slipping through it, and I thought it was the funniest thing ever. Because at one point I didn't even realize that it happened, and I'm just like, la la la, and then I turn around and she's just like not connected to the leash at all. It was honestly really funny.
Skinny mini. Sure she is. Still.
See, this is one of them times where I'm like, okay, the video is filmed. I've done this a lot recently. A lot. The video is filmed. Okay. Now do I want to upload it? Because people are going to hate on me. They're going to get mad at me for this. They're going to say that I said the wrong word. I said something I shouldn't have. I said a sentence. I said a joke. I did something I shouldn't have. And oh, look, she has dandruff in her hair. And yes, I have really bad dandruff. It's just like, that's what I deal with every single time. Every single time I upload is like, what did I say wrong? What did I do there? Okay, well, I should delete that. I'm not going to do that this time. I'm actually going to upload this. As you guys can tell, I'm in a very talkative mood. I really miss uploading. This is how I pay my bills. I have watched a lot of YouTube channels lately where they just talk about how, a job is a job, whether you want to do it or you don't. A lot of people have the opportunity to have a job that they truly, truly love, and they get to go to work every day and they just love it so much. But then there are a large quantity of people, like more than there should be, who have a job that they don't care for, and they do it because they know that they have to, because they have to have a roof over their head,
Yeah.
And I just think it's silly for people to have the mind frame of only do YouTube if you're passionate and only film when you really, really want to. I think sometimes you have to kind of balance that, and I feel like there's a fine line.
I agree
because
there.
I mean, it's probably like that for anyone, really. Like even authors, like you love to write. I'm gonna use Danielle Steele as a person. I love her, adore her. I love her books. I know that's like really weird because every time I tell people that, they're like, "What? That's so weird." I honestly love her. I love her as an author. Amazing.
My face is gonna perpetually
she comes out
be
with
stuck
yearly,
like this.
on average, about 2 novels. Sometimes just 1, sometimes 3, but on average, I'm gonna say about 2. And I think that's just what she's done for so long that it's kind of like, okay, so here is your deadline. You have to have this book done at a certain time. And even though writing is her passion, I'm sure sometimes she doesn't want to do it. And it's her job, so she has to.
Yeah.
And yes, YouTube is my passion. And lately I haven't been wanting to do it. So I haven't been, but I have to be like,
understandable.
this is a responsibility that I have. I have to keep the roof over my head.
Yeah.
I have to feed my widow Twinkie stores. She's like, can you leave me alone? I have bills I have to pay. That's just responsibility. And it's silly to sit here and just be like, yeah, I get paid for YouTube, but I have the option if I want to, upload. No, it's not really like an option at this point. Excuse me, I don't really want to edit this video. Real raw high here. So that's just how it is. And I just noticed a lot of YouTubers being more open with that lately, and I'm actually kind of loving it. I recently watched a mukbanger who I talk about all the time. See, I'm manic. It is manic. It is mania, and it's whatever. I recently watched a mukbanger, and they were talking about how, like, literally, this is a job. You have to do it. What am I talking about? Like, what? I don't know what I'm talking about. I feel like I had like a reason what I was saying and what I was doing. I just feel like I'm rambling, and
yeah, you are.
People are gonna get a hoot out of this.
How much further do we have? Oh my god, it has like 10 minutes left.
The thumbs down on this video is gonna probably be quadruple the thumbs up.
I mean, what's new though?
I'm used to it. I'm used to it being double. I'm just used to it all. If you guys are wondering, the nail polish I am using is Cuccio color in Mercury Rising. So
Mercury.
That's what I'm using right now.
Mercury.
I still haven't bitten my nails. They're growing. Oh my god, I am.
That's a really hard habit to break. I have that habit.
I can't get over it.
It's not necessarily a nervous habit. But
future
it's
of my
like,
YouTube.
I have to do something with my hands habit.
We all only live once. I am going to upload what I want. I know I say that all the time, and it's like hogwash. Literal, actual hogwash, because I do not upload what I want, like, ever. I'm always trying to have a certain image. It's like I'll film all these mukbangs together and then upload those like I'm some type of mukbang channel. And then the next thing...
Yeah, please don't do the mukbangs anymore. Like,
it's like weigh-ins, and this is what I eat to lose weight. It's like, it's not real. I just want to be real. This is me. This is it. This is my channel. And it is what it is. I miss the old Amberlynn on YouTube. I miss her. She is the reason why I have a roof over my head. She's the reason why I can take care of myself financially. She's the reason why I have all of you wonderful subscribers and viewers. She's the reason why. And yes, I want to be a new, improved old Amberlynn. It's just, she was so free. She was so free. And she didn't have all these constant, like, oh my god, what are people going to say about this video? Blah, blah, blah. I want to be able to just upload more and just be free with my content and not so restricted. I feel like people want to put me in a box, and I am so freaking tired of it. It is honestly
in like a slightly different
way.
It
is so annoying. I'm just going to be downright honest right now. I am not going to be put in a box. You guys can put me in a rectangle or a circle. I don't care. But I'm just not going to be put in a box. I'm just not. Because I have several sides of me, and I'm sure you guys have seen that. And I don't just want a weight loss moment. I don't just want a mukbang moment. I just don't. I want everything and anything. And if I want to upload a video of me sweeping the floor, I should be allowed to do it.
Yeah. I mean, go for it. I don't know, I just should. I'd be okay with like a, you know, like a video showing like her doing, you know, she can do like a time lapse or whatever of her cleaning the house. Like, it's just do something. Like,
if you have a YouTube channel, you should be allowed to upload what you want, when you want, how you want.
Agreed. But that doesn't mean that people can't dislike something. Like, your audience doesn't have the right to dislike something that you put up. And also you got to think about like your brand too. So, like, what are you trying to portray, I guess?
And I just feel like a lot of people subscribe to me knowing the type of person that I am, assuming the type of person I am really, but knowing the type of content that I upload. So it's like, you subscribe thinking I was going to change, which I do. I go through so many changes. Oh my god, just thinking about it, it's just, thinking of my last 6 years, it's been a crazy train. It's been a crazy road. And I think a big reason why I haven't been filming lately, not just because of depression and I'm literally not motivated and I feel like I'm manic all over the place, you know, it's because I'm put in a box and I feel like I had no options. I feel like I had to talk about weight loss, and it's just like, what do you want me to talk about? Like, honestly, I did start filming, I'll be honest, 3 days ago. It's another video that's down the freaking chute, which I'm not going to upload. I started filming a what I ate today video. It was an off track what I ate today video because not really on track. It's just hard. It's just so hard. A lot of people think you're home alone. You have time to be on track. It's like, what? The reason why I binge and overeat and of food is because of emotional reasons. I want to numb myself and create a happiness, and food sends off some serotonin or dopamine. I don't even know. I don't know. I'm not a scientist. But it's like,
obviously,
food makes me happy, and it also makes me numb to the bad stuff. So if anything, me gaining weight during this time or me staying the same during this time makes the most sense.
No. If you're using food as like an emotional crutch, you need to speak to your therapist. You need to speak to a counselor. You need to speak to someone, because that is like, she's had this issue for forever and she never addresses it with a professional. And that's the most frustrating thing, is that she keeps saying, oh, well, I have to eat. All I want is for her to get healthy. And she just keeps on being her own worst enemy.
And that is why so many people are going through it. And that is why I'm not here to judge. I mean, I'm not here to judge no matter what, but it's like, sis, this is not the time. This is not the time to be judging other people. Like, I'm not gonna like sit here and like go through it because it's so crazy to me. I'm just not. You should know morally and like common sense that right now is not the time to be judging other people at all. And I don't think I need to say why. I really don't. It's obvious what's happening in the world, that we need to come together and not tear each other apart. Especially someone with mental problems. Like,
No. I mean, you can have like mental, I guess, deficiencies, and we can still criticize you for not trying to take care of those. Like I said, like, you use food as an emotional crutch, and you don't try to rectify that, then yeah, we should call you out and say, hey, this is a problem. You need to fix this. This shouldn't be an excuse.
Girl, I need to stop this video. It's over 40 minutes. I've almost been sitting here for an hour literally talking about nothing. I've said so much, but I've said nothing.
Yeah, that's why I'm going to cut a lot of this out.
Upload this Amberlynn. A part of me wants to delete it. Anyways, if you guys have watched this far, Twinkie is getting comfy. Look at her. If you guys have watched this far, there's a secret code word I want you guys to say at the bottom in the comments. So I feel like it's just gonna be overflooded with hate, but still we can test it out. I want you guys to say pineapple down in the comments.
Pineapple.
Because I'm curious how many people actually watch to the end. But I feel like a lot of people are gonna be watching this part and still not comment pineapple. But I'm just curious, like, is anyone really gonna watch a 40+ minute video of me talking like about nothing at all? I'm just wondering. So I do want to finish this and say that I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. I never want to take you guys for granted. I am grateful for you guys and thankful for you guys. And I just feel like I don't say that enough. On here are rude to me, but there's also a lot of people on here who consistently give me chances and consistently see the real me. And that is what I appreciate the most, is that you stand by and you just watch. You watch and you see what's going to happen next. But yeah, I really truly appreciate the people who accept me for me. That's amazing. So I really do appreciate that. I just wish a lot of you knew me in person, because you soon find out, okay, she's not the mean, narcissistic, lying piece of poo-poo doo-doo that I thought she was. Hands down, I can tell you that. But that's just how it is. Like, people watch people online and they kind of create their own story about them. Why am I still talking? I'm gonna go. Love you guys. I'll see you in the next video. Mwah, mwah, mwah.
Okay, so that was a very long video. Like I said, I'm probably going to have to cut that down because I think I've been recording for like an hour and a half, and I really don't want to upload an hour and a half long video. So yeah, and I don't really care about the Animal Crossing stuff, so I'm cutting that out. I guess don't hate me, but it's just not my thing. I actually think that reaction it definitely wasn't as mean as the previous reactions I've done. If you guys enjoyed this reaction, let me know. Like I said, I've filmed reactions before, but I have never uploaded them because I thought they were a little too mean. But I could totally do more reactions if you guys wanted me to. If you're interested in learning about what it's like being a pregnant woman in a pandemic, feel free to follow my channel, because I'm going to be doing a few more vlogs about that. I'll be 37 weeks tomorrow, actually. So hopefully less than 3 weeks until we have this baby. So I feel like I have a kind of a unique perspective on the whole coronavirus situation. Anyways, you can follow me on Twitter at manateewaifu. Leave me a comment down below. Your girl has plenty of time, so I can definitely answer any questions or respond to any comments down below. So anyways, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you guys very much, and have an awesome day. Bye.